Hey, what's up, God's people and fellow ambassadors? Welcome back to the Ambassadors channel, where here it is all about motivating you, the people of God, to be true disciples of Jesus Christ. If this is your first time tuning in, I want to say thank you very much for doing so. Do me a favor, watch this video all the way to the end, and don't forget to hit the like, the share, and subscribe button, as well as go back and check out some of my previous videos and let me know what you think about those as well. So today I want to talk a little bit about strongholds. What are strongholds and why are they called strongholds? So let's jump right over into the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 14, where it says that for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but are mighty in God for the pulling down of strongholds. And again, I just want to focus on what are strongholds and why are they called strongholds. Almost anything can become a stronghold in a person's life if they allow it to. Strongholds don't start out as such. They become that over a period of time, a period of consistently yielding and submitting to certain influences, because that's what strongholds really are. It's a wide range of influences, of behaviors, mindset, habits, thought patterns, and so forth. So the longer a person hold on to a bad habit such as procrastination and negative thought pattern, the longer that habit becomes stronger and harder to break. They're not called strongholds. That is, strongholds are not called strongholds because it has a stronghold on you. It's called that because the person primarily has a stronghold on that particular behavior, habit, mindset, frame of mind, and so forth. And the habit in turn become a stronghold and grab a hold on that individual because that person has felt for the deception of that habit. See, like a fish, for example, like a fish grabbing a hook. First, the fish grabs the hook, then the hook holds the fish. Or you can think of it this way. Think of weeds in your yard. The longer we allow that weed to stay there, we see it, we pass it, we look at it. The longer we allow it to stay there, the more established the roots become and begin to dig deeper and deeper and deeper and grabbing a hold, a stronghold on the soil itself. And so anything that has longevity over a period of time that you have allowed to stay there will eventually develop roots and attachment. And so strongholds are attachments that have developed roots that people have allowed to stay in their life for too long. And now it gets to the point to where it is a problem, it is an issue. The good news is that, so because we know that strongholds are things that we allow in our own life to become stronghold in the process of time, and that they're there because we are holding on to those strongholds, now we know how to get rid of it. Now we know that the stronghold is still there in our life because we are holding onto those habits and we're holding on to those behaviors, and all we have to do is just let it go. You know, the Bible says resist the enemy and he will flee. Of course, it's not that easy because it's a stronghold and it's been there for such a long time. But the point is having the understanding that you have the power to get rid of that stronghold. All you have to do is just release it. And strongholds do not leave on their own. You have to release it. You have to let go of it and uproot it. And how do you do that? You do that by abstaining from it. You do that by not feeding into the influence. Now, some is going to be harder than the others, easier than others. But the bottom line is, it's the same thing. Once you understand, and now that you do understand, that strongholds or habits and behaviors and influence, all kind of influence that we have subjected ourselves through, whether it was through experiment, whether it was just through exposure, whatever the case may be, we've allowed it to become a part of our life to where it is now inhibiting and damaging your progress and growth as a believer. And so it's time to get rid of that. It's time for us to let it go. Find scriptures, find someone who have dealt with the same strongholds, and pray about it, and then just let it go, and watch God remove it out of your life. God bless.